And we have a match with Rob versus Sheik. This should be a very interesting match, folks, for to see. And may the match commence. Alright. So we have two interesting characters fighting in Pokemon Stadium 2. Oh, and Sheik goes on for the assault. Or rather, I should say Zero Suit Samus, excuse me. There's a lot of offstage action in play. And you can see Rob is trying to defend himself. But the King is making a steady recovery back. And so now the match is back to the left side of the stage. And so he finds his grounding, and now the match is being carried back to the center. But Zero Suit Samus keeps putting on the pressure. So here we go. Alright, so we have some interesting... Now it looks like the match is starting to settle a bit here. But now it looks like... Oh. And Togedegamer brings it back with her Zero Suit Samus' aerial game. But will he be able to deliver Zero Suit Samus' aerials? Up. Rob makes it back down to the ground, shoots a top. And he manages to narrowly avoid the laser. Right, Rob begins his assault. Alright. And that'll be the first stock. Alright, so Togedegamer takes the first stock of this round. And here we go. We'll see how the King will respond. Zero Suit Samus comes with some jab combos, a laser, and... Looks like... Alright. And so we're getting a lot of jumping and neutrals at play here. But he just narrowly misses the laser, but he gets him up with the follows with it up air. But he picks up the top, but it looks like Zero Suit Samus will not let down on the pressure. And the top will be the defensive measure to keep Zero Suit Samus at bay. But the King misses another laser. But will Zero Suit Samus be able to maintain this? But it looks like this may be a narrow escape. Looks like it's hard for for the King to find an opening here, but the top barely misses. But it's very well. As you said, goes in with a down B, and the top once again going defensive. Zero Suit Samus plays a great defensive game. Will you be able to keep him off stage? Rob makes it back slowly but surely. And now the match is back to the center. Both have very high percentages. Any hit really at this point could take the other out, so we'll just see who takes out who first. But currently still Togedegamer has the advantage, but the odds are even. Okay. Not quite. But Rob still managed to make it back up. It's a great defensive edge guarding by Togedegamer. But you can tell he's very cautiously playing, but he's still not getting that kill just yet. And still, right now the King sits at 175% damage, playing very great defense. But he runs out of gas. Alright, so he's down to his last stock, but the match still continues. So here we go. Rob is getting comboed here. But can he make the comeback necessary to even the odds here? Here we go. Okay. So Rob is... will Zero Suit Samus be able to take this? Not quite. The defense is too strong, but it's... he's playing very carefully to use his hover. And something is proving quite effective. But there's an opening. And he'll take that, but it's not enough to kill him. Zero Suit Samus is still in the game. But the top is... So we have a very interesting gameplay with the exchange of edge guarding. One throwing the other off and the other one, and then coming back to throw the other off. Very interesting alternation. But he gets him with the head, but it's still not enough to kill. But he barely dodges that laser. A great observation there. Yikes. That rage and that decently high percentage will do it. And it looks like Togedegamer takes the first match. Alright. And so we'll see what the two gentlemen select for the next characters. But I think I have a small change to make here. And now they're in the process of selecting a new stage. Alright, so the king will resume with Rob, his robotic companion. And we're looking at the same matchup. Alright. So now Rob's sporting his military coat, ready to go to war. And already with the firepower being unleashed on both sides, a laser followed by a laser whip. But it looks like Samus wins that initial bout. But Rob comes with the initial throw. In the back air, but it barely misses. But Samus combos again with the up air. And now we have some edge guarding at work here. Shield. The tough part is Samus is quite jumpy around the edge here. And unpredictable with the aerials. Which makes her a very formidable character against Rob, who's can be quite floaty at times. There's ability to bounce in and out of the off the stage. It's just fantastic. But alright, so Rob is trying to shoot to get his way back up there. But Samus denies the recovery. And the king, he's making his but now here we go. Togedegamer gets him with the laser weapon. And now he could be finished off with. Let's see what happens though. Alright, Rob makes it back, but Samus is coming in to try edge guard, but because of Rob's aerials, their recovery is very difficult for him to make the move to get through. But here we go. Alright, Rob is edge guarding. And the positions have changed. Will Rob be able to get it?
This is quarters.
But he grabs the top. Here we go. He keeps going.
Yeah, you sound confident there.
I was gonna say me or you.
Yeah.
It was more cohesive.
But the small hit there will take out Rob. Taking the first stock of this match. Alright, so moving on. Rob with neutral is cancelled by shield. And right now, Samus still holds the lead here. But can Rob make that comeback necessary?
Well, I played this game, so I don't like it. Samus got the biggest fight.
Alright, so, what a spike.
You didn't say.
So this now puts the king at a 3-1 disadvantage here, but it's still too early to make the call. As you see, he is putting the pressure on Samus and digging the grave literally for a first stock potential. But he gets by the laser, using the top to edge guard here, and now Samus makes it back, but she grabs onto his top. So we'll see what happens, but that will do. Take out the first stock from Samus. Now, he still has 2 stocks to go. We can make a recovery here. But Samus still keeps applying the pressure. Keep him off stage, push him to the left. But he gets around. Alright, the king is now, there we go. Okay. Neutrals. Samus still continues to apply that pressure. Keep him to the edge. And that's where the struggle really is always at in these matches so far. The left edge, which is interesting. Misses the laser, but Samus makes it back up. Alright, he tries to float away to. But Samus keeps bringing on the lateral combat.
Maybe
Okay. Throw will get him off stage, but he must keep applying the pressure, and that will do it. Alright, so now we're both down to 1 stock. This is looking more even, but nonetheless, can the king maintain the percentage long enough to take this match? While Togedegamer is still relatively clean. And, alright. He gets him with the throw. But the top will not come out because he used it previously. And the throw is going to come in handy. But can he? Okay. Barely missed it. Alright. He's going to make his recovery. But Samus gets with the knee. And that will elevate the lead for Togedegamer to 2. Let's score, left click. Oops. And so now they're in the process of selecting a stage for round 3. Oh. So now the current match setup for this best of 5 is 2-0. So Patrick, or the king, will need to keep his throne. Will have to win the next 3 in a row. So it'll be a difficult feat, but we'll see what happens. Alright, and we have a Falco. Interesting. So Falco versus Rob. This will be a very interesting matchup indeed. Alright, and may this matchup commence. Alright, so we're now in Smashville for this 3rd match. Will this be the King's final match? We'll have to see, but this is a very interesting matchup with a Falco. Slower, we'll have very significantly slower gameplay compared to Samus, but the strength is certainly there, and this bird does not relent with its prey. And the bird is very high on with its prey. This Falco is keeping him at bay, actually. But the king, okay. The king has to find a way to get out of the struggle of his juggling. And he manages to make escape, but he gets kicked from underneath the stage. And that will take the first stop early on. Alright, Rob's going to go for the throw. Oh, but he retaliates with another spike. So now this brings it back to 2. Both are at 2 stocks and relatively fresh. So we'll see how this goes. Oh, he goes for another back throw and hits him off stage. But can he make it? Yes, he can. Because that percentage is not high enough to deal the killing blow. Up. Reflects the laser. The Falco makes it up. Falco's. Alright, does forward special to get back up on stage. And now we have a juggling of neutrals to fight for the center. And kind of a battle of projectiles here, honestly. Okay. It looks like Rob is trying to find his ground, but Falco keeps using his reflector and aerials to try and best Rob here. Alright, the king is still playing. Oh. A couple of down. Yep. Alright, Falco makes it back, but he gets clipped by Rob's down smash, which sends him flying the other direction. And gets hit for up air top combo, which is quite impressive, if I do say so myself. Oh, he blocks it. Oh, but the dodge is right on time. And he manages to get a couple hits. Oh, but he almost spiked Rob there. He's really going for those attacks. Oh, but the back row will take him out. Alright, so now we're down to 2-1. And in Togedegamer's favor. He gets him with the drill. But he's not. Okay. Rob is still in this. But Falco is coming with the combos. Laser, up air, throw, up air, and Marcus keeps wailing on him. He's brought me to 66%. But the king is making his comeback here.
I was trying to, like...
Yeah. I think that's what you have to... If you keep the SDI and DI, then you're still good.
Alright. He makes it back to the ledge. Edge guard is still here to play. Rob makes it to the other side. Oh, but can he make this comeback? We'll see. And the laser will deflect the top in this case. And once again, the reflector ray of Falco is in play. He's able to reflect all of Rob's techniques as they come from off stage. And as they come from on stage, even. But the laser barely misses, close to hit Falco. And he gets him with the up air. But that's not enough because he's too far below the stage. And gets clipped there. Oh, this is very close. Can Rob maintain? Oh. Right. Any attacker can decide this stock. And Rob gets it. Alright. They're both down on 1 stock. But Falco's fresh. Rob has that 105. But his comeback is still possible. With the rage at play, he has opportunity to take him down. He has to play very defensively careful because... Oh, good. Oh, this is a very close match. And the backer will deal the final blow. But this was a fantastic series by Togedegamer and the King. And the match will be 3-0. Great game, you two.